best racing I've ever seen at Daytona. And the energy, we talked about it during the qualifying show last week, Jamie. There was so much good vibe down in that garage area with Ram joining the party, all the big names in the race, Tony Stewart. You know, these guys came to race, too. It was a really thrilling show. But a week ago, Jamie, when we went qualifying, it was kind of laid back. It was cool. You knew we were going to run wide open. Today, with the sun shining down on these banks and the wind blowing, you're going to be expected to run wide open, but you're going to could have your hands full. It's going to be a fun show.
You know, I've heard others say that this is like Daytona on steroids. So buckle up. If you liked the action last week, and over 1.5 million of you did, we welcome you back. We're in for a great show. We're going to have qualifying. It's coming up right after this.
And Doug.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
They customize car insurance to save people hundreds.
Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this.
This Jr.
Well, at least he spelled insurance right?
He did not.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
How's that flu?
I got this. I don't got this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You do got this. Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever, power through your flu medicine.
Don't let congestion take over. Afrin No Trip. Wow. Ridiculously fast nasal congestion relief. The wow is real.
And now try new drug-free Afrin Saline.
Taxes was chasing updates. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you, so you can chase this feeling. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
What causes a curve down
there? Is it Peyronie's disease?
Is there somebody I can talk to for help?
I got somebody for that.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at goGetSomebody.com.
I feel when I went to work, I wasn't sick, Keith. I was just Keith.
Nobody's purpose in life is to be a cancer patient. Many of those patients want to continue to work to maintain that sense of normalcy and empowerment.
It's something that every individual has to decide for themselves.
Work was a way that I could still feel like myself.
Getting out of bed, giving a fighting chance is all we got.
We can make work a better place for healing.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher meal for $6 today.
And we welcome you back to Echo Park Speedway to take a look at the grid right now. A lot of trucks missing, having some trouble getting through technical inspection. I count 21 trucks out of 36 who have cleared. So as we look at it, the 77 right there, Carson Hocevar, looks like he could be the first to roll. By the way, another guy that came so close to getting it done at the finish last week, Michael.
That Daytona 500 was just amazing as well. Carson took the white flag. Took the white flag leading the Daytona 500. Doesn't get much better than that. Couldn't put it all together on that last lap, though.
You saw the format here for qualifying. Single lap, single truck. 2 rounds, so the fastest 10 trucks here will line up again and give it another try for the pole.
Carson, you see, goes up to the top of the racetrack, just getting the momentum going as he leaves pit road. Saw that bit of a pause he made there. NASCAR makes sure the brakes are all working properly. And he will probably run around the top. That's a little, I talked about nerve-wracking, Jamie. You know, there's not been any vehicles on the track. So that track has some dirt on it and could be a little bit slippery up top especially. And I expect to see him tuck right to the bottom on turns 1 and 2 when he takes his time lap here.
Carson was so fun to watch in the truck race a week ago too, Michael. I mean, he had to pass more trucks than anybody with his issues.
I was tuned in watching Jamie, and he was spinning around a lot. There was a lot going on with that truck, and he was able to keep going, but couldn't put it all together either.
Back to the front a couple of times for Hocevar. But, you know, you could count on one thing. He is exciting to watch.
That's right. And I expect he will be up front contending for a win tomorrow here in Atlanta.
So first lap out, Carson Hocevar, a 32.49, so just about 32.5 seconds to get around this 1.5 mile track. Well, let's check in for the first time today with Miss Caitlin Vinci. Good afternoon, girl.
Good afternoon, Jamie. Standing by with Chandler Smith, the big winner from Daytona just a week ago. What kind of statement do you think that made starting your year out like that?
Just justified all the hard work all the men and women back at Front Row Motorsports have been putting in on this offseason. Everybody in the garage has had a lot of changes that's went on, personnel. We've had rule changes, stuff like that. And yeah, just everybody that's been inside our truck shop with the personnel changes, just right when they came in, head down, let's get to work, and just their work ethic and just show up has been so great. So it's cool to see all of their, see the fruits of their labor, and you know, really appreciative still of everybody that was on board with us. You know, Trophy Catch, that was their first ever NASCAR race, just a little small organization, be able to get a win at Daytona for them. They were super excited about it. So, and obviously get another win for Bob Jenkins and Jerry Freese for the truck team at Daytona.
Well done. Chandler Smith hoping to get wins in race 1 and 2 so far here on the season. Jamie?
Yeah, incredible job what he was able to do, all the names that he had to beat. There was so much talk about and anticipation of that truck race last week. So well done to that team. As Jake Garcia, see there to the top, 32.22. Grant Enfinger, used to seeing him in black and yellow, Michael, but the last couple weeks in that nice red and white paint scheme.
Yeah, it's a good looking ride. It'd be interesting to see as we get a few trucks in the books here. We've had a Ford and a Chevy go. Who's going to have the advantage in this qualifying session? A lot of the drivers and crew chiefs down in the garage area were telling me that the downforce is different this year, and they're wondering how that will affect, particularly as we go forward. But starting here in Atlanta, where I talked about running wide open around here isn't just a given. You got to really hang on, if you will. How will that change as the downforces have changed?
Yeah, there have been some rule changes over the off season, so kind of open up the box a little bit. But Michael, we don't have practice here. So these drivers that have never been here, the crew chiefs with a lot of questions, this is their one shot before the race to know that they nailed it, nailed the setup.
And when we talk about rule changes, Jamie, basically what NASCAR said is we want these trucks to be more square. We don't want the back ends hanging over to the right, which is where the teams want them for downforce purposes. So they've just come in and said we're going to enforce the fact that these trucks need to be square, and that's why there's guys having trouble getting through tech. It's just because getting used to the new rules and seeing what kind of leniency NASCAR will have in some areas.
Take a look at Lane Riggs, the 23-year-old from Bahama, North Carolina. Had a great season last year. Every week he was the one guy, Michael, that we said he's pushing Corey Heim. If there's somebody that had something for him, it was him or his teammate Chandler Smith.
Well, this hasn't been a great racetrack for Lane. He's had 3 starts here. None of them have been inside the top 20. So he's got to get it together. And I guarantee you, Jamie, he will have it together come tomorrow afternoon. He'll be a part of the story.
And he's in a little bit of a hole. We hear more talk about points lately after Daytona. Finished 31st there. As you see, Riggs 32.49, the slowest of the 4 trucks that have rolled out. Plenty more drivers still to come, including that man, the winningest driver in Truck Series history, Kyle Busch, is on deck.
A wild finish in Daytona saw Tyler Reddick take the checkered flag. Now the NASCAR Cup Series heads to Atlanta.
Green. Gotta be aggressive.
Expecting Southern hospitality.
What is he doing?
Bless your heart.
That's how you win a race. Way to go!
The NASCAR Cup Series from Atlanta, Sunday on Fox.
With less burning, itching, and pain from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. Most people saw 100% clear skin that stayed clear, even at 5 years. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Hi, Alice. I'm here for
Your new prescription? Your refill. Indigestion again. IL-3. Joint support. IL-6.
Uh-oh. Aisle 5. Vitamin C, aisle 7. Let me call your doctor. Your insurance. Your grandkids are growing like weeds. Snacks are on aisle 9.
Go ahead. See you next time, Alice.
I'll see you.
A fuller life deserves fuller care. That's the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Wait, there's a place up ahead.
Oh, we're going.
You coming?
As fast as my feet can fly.
Bring a song and a smile for the dino.
Oh, yeah, these look good. Hey, let's hitch it up and head out.
Where the neons turn to wood.
Come on a rising wind. We're going off around the bend.
Plan your road trip in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Oh, I'll have another. Make it a double.
Dad, Mom thinks she's at a resort again.
Yeah, she told me.
When you'd rather not resort to a virtual resort,
This is much better in real life.
it matters where you stay.
Looking good, babe.
Book your spring break travel now. Hilton for the stay.
You want fearless? Take a truck, sprint down the track, and get ready for a fight.
They're both in the wall.
NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series qualifying ongoing. As you see, Dawson Sutton, the 20-year-old out of Lebanon, Tennessee, take to the track for what his one hot lap.
See how this Rackley War Chevrolet does here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The wind is howling down that back straightaway, so they're getting a shove into turn 3. And that makes exiting turn 4 just a little more difficult because the truck's wanting to be pushed up the racetrack. Dawson cuts it down to the bottom.
Green flag. They get the one warm-up lap, one fast lap.
Yeah, your job as a driver, you got to get out of the pits perfectly and do your part. So, ooh, got a little smoke there, doesn't he? Maybe a tire rub slightly for Dawson Sutton. Has his best career finish on the drafting track at Talladega. Top 5'd it, so he likes the draft. And by the way, Jamie, I do too.
Love to watch it. Checkered flag. Dawson Sutton, 32.62.
Slowest of the 5 trucks that have gone as we see Daniel Hemrick coming up to speed.
Daniel has just one Truck Series start here at Atlanta since the repave and the reconfiguration where they completely changed the style of racing here, Michael. I mean, for somebody that's just tuning in, they're like, okay, it's a 1.5 mile track, but what makes it different? Why are we talking about drafting style?
Well, first of all, every time I see Marcus Smith, I high-five him, tell him how much I appreciate what he's done here. What an entertaining racetrack this has become. They banked they made the bank turns have more angle to them so that the drivers can run wide open. And I talked about, you said in the opening about Daytona on steroids here at Atlanta. Echo Park Speedway, it just condenses everything. They're running wide open. They're running over 180 miles an hour, and it's done in a mile less length of a racetrack. So it just makes everything more intense, and it makes the action crazy. And we've seen some amazing races, not only in the Truck Series, but also Cup and O'Reilly.
Here's Ty Dillon. He's getting his hand behind the wheel here for Ram.
And that whole scene right there, Ram is back. Ram tough trucks and coming to NASCAR, and the show they put on showing up at Daytona for their first race back, it was really impressive. Cannot wait to see how they do here in Atlanta on this configuration. And then it's off to Florida, St. Pete. Do a little road course racing. We got a great schedule to start this season.
I know it. Can't wait for next week. Something completely different for the Truck Series. But going back to Ram, what Colleague Racing was able to do last week, Michael, I mean, so buttoned up. They did this. They put together 5 trucks for this entire season without a ton of time. And they had a TV show to boot. Minnie Tyrell got a full-time ride. He won this competition for the seat. And they'll rotate the seat here in the 25, and they'll announce it every Friday. They're supposed to let us know who's going to run the following week. So we're hanging on to see who they put in. Maybe a road course ace, perhaps, for St. Pete. Sure was fun watching Tony Stewart back in the series, wasn't it?
It certainly was. The energy around Tony and Cletus and Travis Pastrana. I mean, how fun was Daytona just from start to finish? It was one of the most fun races I've ever watched.
And a clean finish, 4 wide finish. As we take a look at last year's champion, Corey Heim, a 12-time winner. I was looking last night, Michael, all the records that he set last year alone. It's a Truck Series season I think we'll talk about for decades to come.
And I got to get the stat guys to put this record in there. The first and only ever 7-wide pass. He went 7 wide to win that race at Phoenix. It was crazy. And then what do they do at Daytona? They bump it back. They go 4 wide to get the win there.
Very impressive. I know Corey Heim was looking forward to this, but it's with Tricon, but a different team, different crew chief. As you see, Heim 6th quick with a 32.51. And we have an Andretti in the field and a first-timer, Caitlin.
Yeah, it's always good when you have an Andretti in the field. Adam is here with us for his Truck Series debut. How much are you looking forward to this?
Oh, I've been looking forward to this my whole life. This is a great opportunity that Top Liner, Spray and Bed Liners, and Tricon Garage and Toyota have offered me here, and we're just here to make the most of it. But super, super excited to get out here for this one-lap qualifying run.
Welcome to the Truck Series. We are glad to have you. Jamie can't wait to see how he does in the race tomorrow.
Yes.
I just love what he said there. I can't wait to get out there for 1 lap. He has 0 laps. So
Zero ever in a truck.
And so this 1 lap means the world to him. He's going to be able to understand exactly what the simulation, what he's learned by watching tape of races. It's going to be real in a minute, and that's got to be great, great fun for him.
Chris Wright, 7th quick with McAnally Hilgeman Racing. Full time in this 81 this year. Remember how good they've been in qualifying here the last few years, or when we do have qualifying, we're not rained out, they've been on top.
Chris is going full time, as you said, Jamie. It's great to see him get the chance to have the reps, to be here week in and week out and get a chance to hone his skills as we see another one of these Rams hit the track.
It's Justin Haley, led 20 laps at Daytona. 5 drafting track wins, Michael. He knows how to, what do they say, feel the air,
That's
see
right.
the air? Some people have said that. You were one of those guys.
See what he can do with his Ram. Looks like he's quite a bit off the pace. He and Ty Dillon in those Rams are the slowest two. Not to be surprised, not surprising with this new manufacturer here, but also, Jamie, don't write them off. We talk about this being a drafting track. They might have just the right amount of downforces in those trucks to go really contend when the green flag flies tomorrow.
And to your point, Tricon Garage did that last year, Michael. They didn't always qualify the best, but they raced the best in a lot of instances. So we take a look at the 76 of Spencer Boyd.
You remember what he did at Talladega, Jamie?
Win, win, win.
That's right. Spencer runs this team. Does a great job on social media marketing all of his sponsors and partners that come together to let him do what he loves to do.
Coming out of 4, tracking in the green, Michael.
That's to 10th.
Yep.
And he will go 9th quick.
So you see that cut line, that the yellow line there, that's for the fastest top 10 trucks. We'll get another go at it to go for the pole. So Ty Dillon just gets bumped out. Justin Haley on the bubble. So we take a look at Tanner Gray, who, Michael, ran up front all of the Daytona race last week. Very impressed with how aggressive he was and how good that truck was.
He has 6 starts here at Atlanta, so a lot of experience. Young racer that's got a lot of laps. Could be a great combination when we go racing. One finish of 8th is his best here at Atlanta. Got a pretty good pace here. Going to be able to bump Justin Haley out of that top 10. See how far he can go up the ladder. All the way up to 4th.
Nice lap for Tanner Gray.
Now he'll just wait and see if he gets to do it all over again. Get his 2 laps here in Atlanta today.
We've got 4 trucks, Michael, that didn't advance out to the grid from tech inspection. Caleb Costner, Tyler Tomasi, Justin Carroll, Clayton Green will not get a chance to attempt to qualify. They will still be in the race, but they'll have to start in the back. We do have 36 trucks for 36 spots here.
Well, when you talk about winning, you have to talk about Kyle Busch. He's won this race the last 2 seasons among all the other wins that he has. He's amazing.
13 wins across all 3 series here, including 8 in a truck.
Looks like that 7 is fast too. He's going to maybe contend for first. Yes.
He does it. Kyle Busch to the top. 32:20 is the time to beat, Caitlin.
Well, I'm standing by with Brendan Queen. A lot of anticipation around Brendan coming full-time Truck Series racing. You were just watching the monitor there. Kyle Busch making his effort. What did you observe from watching him?
Yeah, anytime you can learn from Kyle and just kind of see the line, I feel like it's important. With us just not having to sim right now, done all my prep on iRacing, and they don't stay above the white line on iRacing. So just trying to see how much wheel input Kyle had, and obviously it went fast. So it's very good to see. I'm so pumped to be in the Cummins Ram 1500 here with colleague racing and just being a part of something special, building Ram. But it's not where you qualify, it's where you finish. And we figured that out last week at Daytona. We just got to survey where we're at, and I feel like we're only going to get better each week.
Thank you. Brendan Queen had a top 10 to start the year at Daytona, looking to follow that up this weekend, guys.
If you're wandering around the NASCAR pit area one day as a fan and you want to find energy, find Butterbean. He will bring it to you.
Great personality. Josh Ryome, a 33 flat. Plenty more drivers still to come like that guy, Ben Rhodes. He gets around this place pretty quick. 2-time champ.
IndyCar is back on Fox.
Sensational.
Live from St. Petersburg.
Oh!
Alex Palou turned 2025 into a masterclass.
8 wins.
But the field is taking aim. The Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, March 1st on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
Thinking of updating my kitchen?
Yeah?
Yes. This year, we are finally updating our kitchen. Doing subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall?
For everyone who talks about doing that thing,
And over there,
but never does that thing,
sweet little breakfast nook.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving to make this happen.
Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in person.
You could also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher Meal for $6 today.
Take your home out of hibernation mode with Kohl's. Add a pop of color here, a cozy upgrade there, and suddenly spring has arrived. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save 15% on home purchases at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
It's Fox College Hoops Friday.
Welcome to the heart of basketball country.
Cross-state rivals collide as Braden Smith leads 7th-ranked Purdue against Indiana. Bam! Fox College Hoops Friday tips off at 8 Eastern.
You've seen it on your phone. Now, feel it in real life. The noise hits harder. The speed feels borderline illegal. And the roar of the engine shakes your insides. This is Bristol, a place where you can be free, filled with mayhem and full send moments. It's NASCAR, April 10th through the 12th at Bristol Motor Speedway. The Food City 500 triple header race weekend. Grab your vintage NASCAR gear and gather your crew because trust us, this one hits different in person.
It's Bristol, baby!
You want fearless? Take a truck, sprint down the track, and get ready for a fight.
He is an absolute weapon.
They're both in the wall off turn 2!
This is where careers are born before heroes are made.
Hell yeah!
Very good people skill. Welcome back to Atlanta. Qualifying ongoing here as the 14 truck is next up. Mini Tyrell. Michael and I just talking about this young man. He's learning a lot.
I talked about Bean's energy. It's the same with Minnie. These guys are just eyes wide open, so thankful for this opportunity to be out here and taking these Ram trucks. I mean, bringing Ram back to NASCAR, and these kids, they've got every skill they need behind the wheel. They've proven it in late models and getting to this point. Every skill they need to go win races, and this machine, this Ram truck, gives them the opportunity to compete here in NASCAR, and I think that's awesome.
Well, I was talking to Minnie, and I said, have you ever raced in a series where you have 0 laps and you get in and just qualify and no practice? He said, absolutely not. Usually you get in a new vehicle, you get 2-3 hours worth of practice time to know what you have.
Well, like I said, Jamie, they're expected to go out there and run wide open. So that's one good thing. That's one thing they know they're supposed to do.
Yes.
You know, they don't have to learn the feel of it and see that, like, okay, you're supposed to go wide open. Give it a whirl. We'll see how it goes.
Mini Tyrell down there with his teammates. 14th for him. Haley and Ty Dillon, all the Ram teammates.
Yeah, they're clobbed together there back 12th, 13th, 14th.
Well, without notes, Michael, you have to think that what they do have and what they learn with their crew chiefs, they're all pretty similar setups at this point in the season.
And again, don't take this as that they cannot win the race. They certainly can. It's just sometimes it's strategy, how you go about building your truck to come here and compete. As we look at Daniel Dye on board with him there, I still after all these years, Jamie, when we get on board with a driver, it just makes me want to jump back in there, back in there and get with it. Just such a good feeling, especially here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Oh, there I did it. It's Echo Park Speedway.
Put a coin in the jar. We got it going. Daniel Dye right there with his teammates as well. 15th for him. And to your point, we're going to have 2 onboards. Love to ride on board. We did it with Chandler Smith last week at the finish of that race. Incredible to watch what he was up against. So we take a look at 40-year-old Frankie Muniz, actor turned race car driver, turned back to acting because he has to support his racing habits. But he is full-time, and we'd love to have him.
That sounds familiar. You do what you got to do to race.
That's right.
And we talk about the kids. The energy from this 40-year-old also, you can just tell he truly loves getting the chance to do this. A little bit high there in 3 and 4. As he whips her down off turn 4, see if he can crack into the top 10. Not going to do it. He's the slowest of the trucks that have gone so far. So a little work to do there for Frankie.
Take a look at the 42 truck here. Tyler Reif, the 18-year-old out of Las Vegas, Nevada. What a great kid. Got to know him in the ARCA Menard series a little bit. Had an incredible win at Phoenix a couple years ago. And in fact, he made his truck debut with Nice Motorsports at the championship race and finished 9th, Michael. So
top 10. He proved to us that anytime a kid shows up and runs his first truck race, especially at a place like Phoenix, he's got talent to finish in the top 10. So it's going to be fun to follow along and see where this journey takes Tyler.
He's got an older brother that's had some great rides and done some great things. In fact, I think he was in the race for the seat show, Tanner Reif. But see how Tyler Reif is 14th, 32.75. Caitlin.
Well, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. made his Truck Series debut a week ago in Daytona. That's hard to believe that you hadn't run in a truck before. You had a top 10 performance. How's it been coming over here to the Truck Series?
Yeah, it's been fun just to get more laps. And, anytime you can get more laps and just race, I think the better you are. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun last week at Daytona. And all the Nice JF Electric guys, give me a great truck. And it handled good. We weren't as fast as we wanted to be, but overall, we did exactly what we wanted to do, got our track position, and battled up front. I wish I'd have done a couple things different there coming to the line and maybe got a little bit better finish out of it. But we're going to give it another go here at Atlanta. And, watching the truck races here over the last couple of years, they look like a lot of fun. So pumped up to get in this thing.
It's good to have you back in the Truck Series once again this week. 6 at Daytona, hoping to follow that up with a similar result here at Echo Park. Jamie?
Whoa. Top in that 13 truck. Great
well
lap.
Done. Thorsport Racing teammate. He's full-time in that 13 this year.
Great
Another
run.
young guy.
Great run for Cole. He's a rookie doing this for the first time, and looks like he's got the hang of it so far, huh?
Yeah, impressive. Back to Ricky. I mean, what a great weekend he had at Daytona. Caitlin mentioned the great run in the truck, but he finished runner-up in the Daytona 500. Good to have Stenhouse.
How about how he busted through that finish line? It was like knocking doors down to get to the end, and he did just that and was able to drive to a second-place finish.
See here, Chris Wright, 81. Andres Perez way ahead of him. This is for the bubble.
He had a decent run at Daytona as he goes up to 4th fastest.
Nice run for Perez.
Nice job, bud. P4 right now.
Yeah.
Nice job.
13th at Daytona. He was in the mix. That's all you can ask for.
Another one of those Nice trucks as we take a look at Ben Rhodes in the 99. Two-time Truck Series champion, Thor Sport Racing veteran. And his birthday's tomorrow, Michael.
Oh, is it really?
He's still a pup. He's turning 29.
He's the youngest veteran I've ever met. We've said that ever since he showed up. Won championships and races and still just a kid. Good pace here on the 99. You'd expect that to be the case. His teammates are right up front.
3 top 10s here in the last 4 Atlanta races since they reconfigured it. So really consistent.
There it is.
To the top. Thor Sport came to play here in qualifying.
Ben told me he thought the race is going to be a little wilder than normal because of the changes in the bodies that we talked about and how maybe if you get down on the inside of another truck, you can lose your air here at Atlanta. And he expects it to get a little dicey tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. There's Adam Andretti making his Truck Series debut. Behind the wheel, the 5 truck for Tricon Garage. He's the brother of John Andretti.
I got to tell you, it brought a tear to my eyes. I hadn't had the pleasure of meeting Adam yet, but his mannerisms and when he speaks, it brought John Andretti right to my mind. And what a sweet person John Andretti was, and how much he's missed. And I was really that made me smile to see Adam and get the memories of John.
Son of Aldo Andretti, that is the twin brother of Mario Andretti. So quite the racing lineage.
What about that run? He talked about how he couldn't wait to get out there and give it a try.
Really impressive 4th for Andretti. Take a look at the 52, Stuart Friesen. What a great return to the Truck Series last week.
Got a top 10. Remember, he nearly won this race a year ago.
Heartbreaker. That was a tough one, I think, for him to get over. He's going head-to-head with Kyle Busch all the way to the very end.
Well, we usually see in a blue and red truck for Stuart Friesen. Got that black and orange working.
They like to keep us on our toes in the series, don't they?
Good pace here. Carson Hocevar will be fun to watch, knowing that he's going to be coming through the field in a hurry, I bet. He's getting ready to be bumped out of that top 10.
Friesen 9th. So Tanner Gray is on the bubble. Still to qualify, Tyler Ankrum, Caden Honeycutt, Brendan Queen. Ben Rhodes, fastest man in town. How about Butcher talking with Kyle Busch, if we could eavesdrop on that conversation.
The future of home shopping is here, and it's only on Homes.com. Introducing Homes AI.
Welcome back. How can I help?
Homes, please find me a 3-bedroom home in Atlanta. I love to cook. Show me the kitchens. Narrow it down to homes walkable to a Whole Foods. Please take me on a virtual tour of the second listing. What's unique about this home?
What stands out is the open floor plan with 10-foot ceilings, vintage wide plank French oak floors, and a gourmet kitchen with Viking appliance.
I don't like this decor. Please remove the furniture. Show me that kitchen. What are the countertops?
The countertops are white quartz. They're stylish, durable, and give the kitchen a modern feel.
I love it. Connect me with the listing agent. Ready to see what you will find with Homes AI?
Welcome to the World Baseball Classic. Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Juan Soto. Absolute madness. The best against the best.
Yes, I actually won!
See this? It just arrived from Deal Dash, a Nintendo Switch 2.
Look what I just won. I love Deal Dash.
With millions of auctions, you too can start winning, like this.
I got this amazing Japanese knife set for just 75 cents.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56.
And today, new users get a $50 bonus credit. Go to DealDash.com right now for huge savings
and free shipping from our U.S. warehouses.
Precise designs, subtle curves, curated upgrades, elevated design. for thoughtful living. Thuma.
I've been saving for my first house for years, but to get the best mortgage rate, I want to keep improving my credit. With Chime Card, I build credit safely, earn cash back with direct deposit, and get credit tips. My score's up 80 points, and my first home is in sight. Start banking fee-free at Chime.
Welcome back to NASCAR Truck Series qualifying live from Hampton, Georgia, just 25 miles south of Atlanta, Georgia. As we see Tyler Ankrum is next up, just 9 trucks remaining. Lock in the top 10, Michael, and we'll do it again. Run for the pole.
Them. See who can grab the pole, lead us to green flag tomorrow here at the beautiful Echo Park Speedway.
It is a spring day today.
Oh, so
77 degrees. The sun is shining. I got a little sunburn out there. It's beautiful.
A lot of smiles down in that garage area after such a amazing kickoff race in Daytona. People down there still buzzing about it. Drivers alike.
It's funny how this weather can be so fickle. On Sunday, it's going to be bright and sunny just like this, but the high is supposed to be about 58 degrees. Actually, I think it's more like 52 right now, so a little chilly.
The action will be hot on the track, though.
It will be.
This place is so fun to watch NASCAR.
Tyler Ankrum.
Raced here for the first time, Jamie, in 1982. Guess what I drove?
What did you drive? Were you in the...
A 1975 Chevrolet Vega. Do you remember a Vega for the folks at home?
I don't. I'm sure there's people out there that do. Saw Tyler Ankrum with a great run, a 32.15, good enough for second. Caden Honeycutt, the new man on campus at Tricon Garage, taking over the seat that Corey Heim vacated. Corey running part-time, running about a third of the races over on the Cup side. By the way, did an incredible job at Daytona. Did everything he was supposed to do.
He always does.
He does.
It's crazy how talented he is and what beautiful things he's able to do behind the wheel of a race vehicle, whether it's a truck or a car.
I was talking to Michael Jordan. He said we want him in as many races as possible running that 4th car because he does such a great job for them. As you see, Caden Honeycutt 8th for him. And just a reminder that Corey Heim is in the field here. He's in the 1 truck, though, for Tricon.
Here comes Butterbean.
It's right on board with them for the lap.
I love that. Watch him work that wheel. He's going to try to be as low and tight as he can, leaving that foot on the floorboard. Remember, this is happening at 170 miles an hour.
So you're saying it's a commitment.
It is that. When you leave pit road, you have to be totally committed. See where he can position his Ram into the starting lineup. Said he just loves the fact that he's representing Ram and Cummins and getting to be here.
Solid run, bud. Appreciate your hard work. Talk about it when you get in here.
Butterbean Queen 22nd for that 12 truck. He did a great job, by the way, last week. Finished 7th, best finishing Ram truck at Daytona. First time out in the truck at Daytona. As we take a look at one of the veterans, 38-year-old Ricky Stenhouse Jr. driving for JBMotorsports. I mean, you see it on his face, hearing his interview with Caitlin. How much fun he had making his truck debut a week ago.
Well, when you sit and watch this race from your bus as a Cup driver and watch the action and see all the fun those guys are having, you just can't wait. You want to be a part of that fun, and that's what you could tell by Ricky's demeanor, how cool he thinks this is. He's going to bump his way into the top 10. He'll go 7th. At a 32.23.
We talk about the seconds it takes to get around this 1.5 mile track. You saw the miles per hour. They max out about 172 miles per hour around this place. John Hunter Nemechek, he was in the mix start to finish last week, all the way down to the checkered flag. Very impressive.
Driving that truck beautifully down at Daytona, using all of his experience to make all the right moves for Halmar Friesen.
And the Daytona 500, I did a report on him. He was running in the top 10, solid. He's aggressive. He just has that knack for this style of racing. Glad to see he's back in the truck series this week as you see him for the bubble up against Hemrick.
That was tight.
He does it, yes. At 3/100ths, Hemrick gets bumped outside the top 10.
Well, Nemechek's getting ready to get bumped out because we've seen the speed of the Thor Sport trucks, and here comes another one. This is probably going to be a hot lap.
Are you used to this being Ty Majeski yet?
Not really. But you know, it'll grow on me.
Yes.
Miss our old buddy Matt Crafton being around, the crafty veteran. Majeski will do a great job in this 88, though. You know he's going to contend for a championship.
Absolutely.
100%.
And this is Ty's entire 98 team. All that changed is the number and the sponsor.
Speed is there.
Well, we've seen what Thor Sport's been doing. They're first and third and fourth right now.
This cat knows how to get it done on the drafting tracks, doesn't he?
He sure does. 19-year-old Gio Ruggiero.
You can also tell he knows how to get it done in the gym. He's quite the athlete.
He doesn't mess around. He told me this morning he had for breakfast steak and eggs.
Nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with him, or I think he could take all of us.
I think so too, but I tell you that a lot of those drivers down there are amazing athletes. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He'll jump over you if he has to. These guys nowadays, they just really take their physical fitness seriously.
Stenhouse was into CrossFit for a long time.
Fast truck for Gio.
Yes, it is.
Third
quick for Gio Ruggiero, who, by the way, congratulations, won the ARCA race the day after the truck race at Daytona. Had a great speed week. Welcome back, Christian Eckes.
Got the Napa colors there on the hood. Napa's headquarters here in Atlanta. This is a big race for them here at the Echo Park Speedway. They bring a lot of folks out to support and push for success for Christian.
Christian won this race back in 2023. Wasn't here last year. He went on to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Now he's back full-time. McAnally Hilgeman Racing. Trailing a bit to Andres Perez.
He'll go 15th.
And last but not least, last week's winner coming up next, Chandler Smith.
He had a big old fish on his truck last week, didn't he?
Yeah, it was the fastest fish in Daytona.
It was a good looking ride, and I know it has to feel special, extra special, that it was setting in victory lane.
He had a lot to endure, as he told me. We didn't have a lot of Fords in that pack coming to the finish. And Ty Majeski gave him the push that he needed to get the win, and gave all that credit to Ty.
Two Ty, all Ty?
All time.
Doesn't look like the speed in qualifying is in that 38 truck.
That's for the bubble. Can he bounce in?
Bounced out.
Bounced out. Perez hangs on for the 10th and final spot. So Ben Rhodes, the fastest. Tyler Ankrum, second. Gio Ruggiero, Ty Majeski, Cole Butcher, your top 5. 10 drivers going for the pole next.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Sky Rizzy.
Most people achieved clearer skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is everything.
Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Nothing stops Ram. That means we deliver knockouts. Boom.
Welcome
We don't just ride the bull.
We are the bull.
We're light duty, heavy duty, Hemi V8s, Hurricanes, and Hellcats. And we're backing them with America's best powertrain limited warranty. We're UFC fighting, donut making, NASCAR winning Ram. We're never gonna be something we're not, because nothing stops Ram.
Are you Marsha?
I am. I am.
Thanks for meeting me here. Usually not an interweb dating guy. Barely ever use this phone computer. Unless it's to bundle my insurance with Liberty.
Oh, same. I hate this thing, but it's true. You can save hundreds bundling with Bibberty.
Bibberty?
Bibberty?
Bibberty. Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some lasagna.
And some pinneries.
Only pay for what you need.
Gillette Labs is just a fancy-looking Fusion 5? No, it ain't. It's Gillette's best shave. And its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer. Hey, Joe, come feel my cheeks.
Dad.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
What are you doing? I'm trying to reach this dust. Why don't you just use the Swiffer duster? This cleans in all the really tight places and all the really hot ones so you don't have to jump. Looks like you got into everything.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher Meal for $6 today.
I'll give you 1/5 of my cookies for 1/3 of your pizza.
Don't lowball me, Harold. 2 tenths.
3 tenths.
Deal.
Willingly doing fractions. That's the Lunchables effect.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp.
What?
Add a lobster tail and you're pushing $50.
Really?
But here, it's only $7.99.
In here, we're balling.
It's actually fire.
What is?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin D punches back harder. Get fast, powerful relief of your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. Claritin clears.
Cross-state rivals tip it off on Fox College Hoops. That's Friday as Braden Smith leads 7th-ranked Purdue in a Big Ten battle against Indiana. That's tonight at 8 Eastern, only on Fox. Big night for the Hoosiers. How about the top 10? Moving on. Who will capture the poll? What a mix of drivers we have here.
Don't you love it? Ford, Toyota, Chevy, pretty much equally distributed there.
Multiple teams represented, some veterans, some rookies. And speaking of rookies, he's 29 years old. Cole Butcher getting it done here so far, Caitlin.
Yeah, Cole, fresh off a career best finish last time out at Daytona, coming here to Atlanta, already showing some good speed. What do you think you got for round 2?
Yeah, I think we have a little bit more speed there. We're a little bottoming out on the left side going through 1 and 2. But no, this T-Sport Ford F-150 is pretty fast today. So came off our best finish last week at Daytona, and now we're putting in one of our best qualifying efforts. So just can't wait for the second round.
Good luck to you. So far, so good here for Cole Butcher, the rookie. Jamie?
Well done. He said he still has a little left. How about Ben Rhodes? Can he find the pole? We'll find out. All 10 of them will take one fast lap around.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes hold you back. But now, there's Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clearer skin. With Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clearer skin. And if you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Stand up!
At Sonic, what did we do with our hand smashed burger made to order with Angus beef? We made an entire lineup. Meet our All-American Smashers, made with classic ingredients to make it our best smasher yet. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher meal for $6 today.
Looks like Jack just realized some people mix and match their gain scents. So he gave it a shot too. Is he the laundromat cool dude now? Sniff the difference of Gain's amazing scents or your money back.
Blue Chew is my new go-to. This stuff right here. This stuff right here has changed my life. This is something that you definitely want to add into your inventory. But just be ready. One thing you're not going to do is regret getting it.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp.
What?
Teeny tiny shrimp. But don't worry, here we have big butterfly shrimp.
In here, we're balling.
It's actually fire.
What is?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
Danny Daisy Design transforms any space. And Intuit QuickBooks pulls everything together in one place with AI agents working for her.
Income's up.
And trusted experts working with her.
Let's look at your forecast.
Great. Over there, guys.
Outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
Then I realized the more you bundle, the more you save on insurance with Liberty Bibbity.
It's like you're talking my love language.
Well, I've been taking word classes online.
Wow.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Welcome to Sunday at Full Throttle. Oranges don't whisper. They roar.
This is where you remember what it's like to feel something.
Heart racing with your people, screaming your damn lungs out.
Let's go!
So America, start your engines!
Coming up from Atlanta, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series hits the track to set the field for Saturday's race. Coverage begins at 5 p.m. Eastern on the CW app.
Triple Series action coming at you from Atlanta. How about this? A little off-roading with the e-bike.
Yeah, I have a buddy that says he rides his e-bike, and I said, no, you don't. It rides you. He doesn't ever pedal a bit, Eric Ziegler.
I'm glad he had a smile on his face and a helmet. Caitlin.
Well, it's always a good weekend when Kyle Busch is in the field. He is here once again. 8 wins here at Atlanta. What is it about this place and you that work so well together?
I don't know. Forever, I always thought it was just the hometown owner with Billy Ballou and coming down here for him and racing and winning. And now lately, the last couple of years with the Spire bunch, it's been really fun for us as well, too. So would love to nothing more than to keep that going, keep that streak alive, try to win 3 in a row tomorrow. And thanks to HendrickCars.com and Spire and everybody there for letting me come out here and play with the truckers.
Good to have you here. Good luck in this next round. Kyle Busch, of course, keeper of 67 wins in the Truck Series, looking for 68 this weekend. Jamie?
Yeah, and this was one of those wins, Caitlin. The best to ever do it in the Truck Series. What a finish this was, Michael.
You can see Stuart Friesen on the outside there just doing everything he can to hang onto the door of that 7 truck, and just, oh, so close. That hurts when you are that close to winning.
Love to see that Kyle Busch smile back. You see what he's done. 67 wins here, most all time. How about the win percentage, though? 37%. I was comparing that to Corey Heim, 25% win percentage for him. 8 wins. Can Kyle Busch make it 9? Perhaps he'll get the pole. Stay with us.
Large drip for Will. That's me.
There's no shortage of Wills out there. Need a Will to walk your dog?
Will.
There's like 4 in your area. But if you want a Will who'll give you a free lesson in sign language from the open cockpit of a land rocket, well, there's only one Will like that. You want to catch willpower? Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
CIDP is no walk in the park.
That's true.
But I take VivGuard Hytrulo self-injection.
Same. It's the first major innovation in CIDP treatment in over 30 years.
And while I still have CIDP,
I have a chance to
live vividly. VivGuard Hytrulo has been proven to significantly reduce the risk of symptoms getting worse.
And I can treat my CIDP with a once-weekly injection in about 30 seconds.
Do not use Vivgard Hytrulo if you're allergic to its ingredients. It may increase infection risk and cause serious allergic or infusion or injection-related reactions. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, fever, recent or planned vaccinations, allergy history, or kidney problems. The most common side effects include respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions.
I'm hitting fairways with the fellas.
I'm hitting the road with my number one. That's how we live vividly with Vivgard Hytrulo.
Ask your neurologist about Vivgard Hytrulo for self-injection.
I want to thank my mom and my son. Beach ball.
There it is.
Find your ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Dreaming of the perfect family trip?
Who are you?
Penny, Priceline's AI travel assistant.
How about Eco Resort, free breakfast, zip line?
Done.
Yes.
Bubbles.
Priceline. Chicken Al Pastor is back at Chipotle, where fire meets flavor, where heat meets pineapple sweet, where chicken meets the sizzle of the grill, and where fans meet their favorite. Chicken Al Pastor, where fire meets flavor.
That rumble you hear, that growl you feel, that's us.
Yes, I actually won!
See this? It just arrived from Deal Dash, a Nintendo Switch 2.
Look what I just won. I love Deal Dash.
With millions of auctions, you too can start winning, like this.
I got this amazing Japanese knife set for just 75 cents.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56.
And today, new users get a $50 bonus credit. Go to dealdash.com right now for huge savings
and free shipping from our U.S. warehouses.
Precise designs, subtle curves, curated upgrades, elevated design for thoughtful living. Thuma.
I've been saving for my first house for years, but to get the best mortgage rate, I want to keep improving my credit. With Chime Card, I can build credit safely, earn cash back, and grow my score with monthly bills. My score's up 80 points, and my first home is in sight. Start banking fee-free at Chime.
Welcome back to Echo Park Speedway. You're watching the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series qualifying. You see it there, all 10 trucks that have advanced to the second round. And first up, Andres Perez for JBMotorsports. Michael, I know you like to watch that launch.
Yeah, I enjoy that. The driver doing his job for his team, getting off perfectly, and that sounded like a really nice launch by Andres. And I'll tell you something interesting, Jamie. We only have a 1/10 and a half separating those 10 trucks. So, I mean, we could see some big movement here as this session rolls along.
So we invert them. So Ben Rhodes was the fastest. He will be the 10th truck to roll out.
The difference in the performance of these trucks could be as simple as just the fluids getting hot. Some of them get a better temperature for the conditions the truck wants. That can change things. Catch a gust of wind. We talked about how the wind's been whipping pretty good around here. Lays down on you a little bit as you're in the headwind. That can make the difference of a 10th and a half. We're talking about a 10th and a half a second around a mile and a half. I mean, that's nothing.
Pretty incredible. Andres Perez, a 20-year-old from Mexico City, Mexico. 13th at Daytona last week. And his lap is complete. They're chasing a 32.34.
A little bit slower than he ran in the first round.
I noticed we have some cloud cover too, Michael.
See what Ricky's able to do. I would have thought it would have been faster, but once you get everything up to operating temperature and they're running wide open.
The wind gust isn't as strong.
No, that's changed a bit. Ricky ran a 32.23. See if he can pick up the pace. Just ahead on the tracker truck up top. This is really good warm-up for these guys. 32-24, about the same as he ran in the first round. This is a real nice way to get ready for tomorrow. I mean, I know it's only a couple laps, but you want to make sure your creature comforts are good, your seat's comfortable, you got a good visual in your mirrors. All these things are very important, and getting a starting spot, winning the pole is what this is all about. But there's also a lot of other things going on in that truck.
Jake Garcia here, different truck number for him, the 98 this year. He's one of 3 Georgia drivers in the field. Grew up in Monroe, Georgia, about 53 miles northeast of this racetrack.
Nothing quite like a home game, is there?
So fun.
Come to your track, be able to get a victory. It's the best feeling in the whole world.
He came close last year.
He's got some good speed. I think he's going to pick up on what he ran. That's the fastest lap we've seen.
Well done.
32.0. That's a pretty good pickup.
You darn right. They're pushing the 17 truck of Gio Ruggiero behind the wall for some reason.
We're hearing that the 17 of Gio Ruggiero has a tire rub that they caught, and they don't want to make it worse, so they're pushing him behind the wall.
I'll tell you, Adam Andretti made one of the most aggressive launches we've seen. He had those tires spinning as he left pit road. Tell this cat's having a good time. Running right out next to that outside wall, following that wall off turn 4 as you see him pushing Gio's truck back.
So he will be shown as 10th after this qualifying session, but if they do have to work on it, Michael, we could check with our competition director, but he may have to start in the back of the whole field tomorrow.
And if you got to do it, other than Daytona and Talladega, this isn't a bad place to do so. I think it, you know, if you think about Cletus McFarland last week at Daytona, he was right in the middle of the pack, and it just got away from him. You know, you learn by coming from the back, you put yourself in positions, maybe you get away with it. And so I don't think that's a terrible thing.
Adam Andretti, 3rd Truck Series debut. He came on the radio after his first run and said, "This truck is perfect."
Yeah, they feel so good when you're all by yourself.
You need to dial him up tomorrow, 10 laps in.
Stack about 35 of them around him and say, "How's it feel now, buddy?"
There's Kyle Busch. I can't help but every time I see Kyle Busch and he's got the Hendrick Cars logo on, it just takes me back to 2005 when he drove for Rick Hendrick in the Cup car.
Boy, I remember when he came on the scene. You just have, you know, it's just immediately obvious that there's something special about this cat. We were at Richmond, I think it was 03, and he went out and practiced. First time I'd seen him, and he had like 3 10s on the whole field. Like, well, who's this guy? Why is he doing this? Like, how did he get so good at this so soon? And he hasn't looked back. Hall of Famer.
His brother Kurt just became a Hall of Famer, and Kurt was always saying, "You guys think I'm fast? Wait till you see my little brother."
Well, Kurt was fast. He was a great champion too. It's fun to see Kurt enjoying his induction and being a part of the Hall of Fame.
He's staying busy, isn't he? Look how close, by the way, the 7 truck is. Just a little off the pace of Jake Garcia. 2nd for Kyle Busch.
That's about a 1/10 of a second Kyle picked up.
T2, 32.10.
So we talked about how there could be a lot of movement in this. There goes Cole rolling off. There could be a lot of movement in this top 10 because of the times being so tight. We're seeing just that. Jake Garcia picked up quite a lot. He was 8th after round 1 and currently 1st.
Cole Butcher making just his 4th Truck Series start. Had 2 starts last year.
Aren't those trucks just cool to look at, running down that back straightaway, all sucked down on the ground?
Incredible speeds around this place. And like you mentioned, Michael, we're going to have 36 trucks out there at one time running in a pack, because that's what they do at this place. It's hold your breath kind of racing. love it.
I do too. I just love the twists and turns we're going to see tomorrow when the drafting comes into play. As you can see, looks like Jake Garcia is going to turn another one away. That's interesting. The team's got to be really proud of what they've been able to put together.
These are teammates right here. Cole Butcher 4th, so Jake Garcia hangs on for another one.
Yeah, Butcher lost about 1/10 of a second, so another guy that was on the wrong end of the stopwatch. Round 1 versus round 2.
3 trucks still to go. Ty Majeski is up next. Does he have anything for his teammate Jake Garcia?
Second place finish here at Atlanta. In the first round, Majeski ran a 32.16. It's about 1/10 faster for Garcia right now.
11th or better in the last 4 races here for Ty Majeski.
And you know, if you take into account all the action, Jamie, the accidents and things that happen here in this drafting style racing that Atlanta is now, that's impressive.
It's quite a feat. You'll see a little bit of all of it tomorrow. That's
it's going to be
sure.
It's going to be crazy, as we know. And crazy for the drivers is fun for us fans. We get to watch and see how they are able to navigate through all the madness.
You see through 3 and 4, Garcia just pulls away.
Well, we talked about the wind, you know, and whether it laid and maybe did have an effect on Jake's lap. He certainly did something no one else has done.
So Majeski 5th. 2 trucks remain. Tyler Ankrum up next.
You can hear the launch there as he gets rolling in that 18 Liona truck.
The last 2 years here, McAnally Hilgeman trucks won the pole. And this is the lone soldier of that team in the top 10.
Majeski had a solid lap in that 88 truck. We'll see what the 18 can do. Make a run at Jake Garcia. Jake had a rough Daytona. Be nice to bounce back here and grab the pole at Atlanta. You can turn your season around in 1 week, Jamie.
You can.
Just because it didn't start right don't mean it can't get better right now.
That little extra umph when you know it's your home track too. Friends and family watching.
Let's see if it's a trend.
A little closer here.
Let's see if it's a trend. This 898 was able just to pull away off turn 4. Does it again.
It is. Garcia just absolutely nailed it.
And then there was one.
The fastest one in the first round.
Well, he needs to pick up about 1/2 of a 1/10 of a second over round 1 to get it done. Watch him slam this truck up onto those banks. Just as hard as he can go, right there, hitting the banks, climbing the hill, stretching this place out as far as he can. Talked to Ben earlier today, and we talked about the veteran that he is at the young age. He sounds like he did the day he showed up, Jamie. He still has that enthusiasm and energy to be able to show his team that he's still got what it takes to go out and win races. At the age of 29, I say he's still
That's
got
right.
what it takes.
2-time champion, a 2-time dad from Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, look at this.
There it is. It's going to be close. That'll be fun to see what happens off turn 4 if they stay this tight.
So that's 1 and 2, and where the difference maker, like you said, Michael, for Jake Garcia was really between 3 and 4. He's all over him. Look how close this is. The teammate trucks.
Oh, there's the advantage again.
Garcia off of 4 is where it's been. Not good enough. Jake Garcia captures the pole. Happy hometown hero right now. Thumbs up.
He was 8th in the first round and goes all the way to 1st in the second. I talked about how things could really get mixed up in this second session because of the times being so tight, and that's exactly what happened.
Look at that smile. Teammates, the Thorsons have to be happy with what they just saw here in qualifying. 4th career pole for Jake Garcia.
It's got to just feel good as a team owner. Its team did their job. They bought fast trucks to Atlanta. Give them a chance to start on the front row here.
Absolutely, they did. Let's hear from our pole sitter, Caitlin.
Yeah, all smiles down here for Jake Garcia securing the pole. How does this just set the tone for the race weekend ahead? Off to a good start.
Yeah, it's it's huge to start out front here at Atlanta. I think it's hard to pass, and if you can control a lane, you can put yourself in a good position to get stage points. But it's really special to start on the pole here. It's a home track for me, and I'm excited to lead the field of green in front of Georgia crowd.
And what does it say about the organization as a whole, seeing this showing in qualifying?
I'm not sure. We'll see when we get to the race. But it's definitely a good effort. We were good at qualifying last year, and we, worked on some things and got some things better, I feel like. So, we could pick up a little bit this year, and, hopefully we can get a few more poles this year.
Well done. Jake Garcia will lead the field of green here tomorrow. Jamie?
Yeah, very impressive. We mentioned ThorSport Racing, all 4 of their trucks in the top 7 to start this race tomorrow. They'll all be chasing that man, Jake Garcia.
Hi. Hi. Chocolate fundraiser.
With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more smoothly. Deposit checks easily and send money quickly. That's convenience from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher Meal for $6 today.
Take your home out of hibernation mode with Kohl's. Add a pop of color here, a cozy upgrade there, and suddenly spring has arrived. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save 15% on home purchases at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
I would say happiness is definitely more important than winning. Sometimes you have to take a step back and remember why you're doing it in the first place and why that makes you happy.
Bourbon this balanced doesn't just happen. With subtle notes of bright cherry and warm vanilla, there's a method to our smoothness. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
We treat our pets like we treat ourselves. You brush, they chew. You squat, they spring. Healthy routines for you, healthy routines for them. Greenies make health a treat.
If I was a flower grown wild and free, all I wanted you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree grown tall and green, all I wanted you to shade me and be my lead.
A wild finish in Daytona saw Tyler Reddick take the checkered flag. Now, NASCAR's best take on the Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta.
Green.
As slow living gives way to high-speed chaos.
Wow.
Expecting Southern hospitality.
What is he doing?
Bless your heart.
That's how you win a race. Way to go.
The NASCAR Cup Series from Atlanta, Sunday on Fox.
We're gathered here today to join Ben and Zoe in holy matrimony. Do you both recognize the importance of having life insurance, like the Gerber Life Insurance Family Plan, to financially protect each other in case something unpredictable happens?
Unpredictable?
And if you have kids, you can easily cover them on the same policy. Ben, Zoe, do you promise to apply online before the reception even begins?
We do.
Good answer. Gerber Life's family plan. Get a free quote today at gerberlife.com.
This is the story of the one who doesn't just see a broken dock. He sees lost revenue, a late night, and work stalled to a halt. Thankfully, he has the experience to handle whatever comes his way and has Granger on his side. offering access to technical product specialists and the scale to deliver fast, so he can keep his business in gear and always moving forward. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so, I mean, that's the biggest moment of my whole career still. And we won a championship. It just tells you the magnitude of everything that was happening with Dale's death and getting to victory lane and just the magnitude of that victory and the, the impact that it had on my career and the sport at that moment, and just the healing process for the team and everybody at RCR.
You can hear from Kevin Harvick, Mamba, and Caitlin Vincey every Tuesday and Thursday for NASCAR's #1 on the charts podcast, covering all things NASCAR news, notes, reliving memories and stories like you heard there. Look at that. There's a smile for Jake Garcia, Georgia boy. Picks up an extra $1,000 for the pole. We talked about 3 different drivers from Georgia in the field. Let's take a look at where everybody's from. Mr. Waltrip.
Jake Garcia from Monroe, Chandler Smith from Talking Rock, and there's Corey Heim, defending truck champion from Marietta, Georgia. We said it earlier how much it would mean to get a win at your home track. Those 3 are going to have a little more incentive than the rest tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out.
That's right. And Chase Elliott won here in Cup in the fall. He knows what it's like to be a local boy and win in front of the crowd and ring that siren. Well, let's hear from Ben Rhodes, starting outside, front row. He's with Caitlin.
Yeah, Jamie capitalized with a front row start there for Ben Rhodes. What more did you need to potentially get one spot better?
I don't have an answer for that. Obviously, we're really stoked with this. This is great showing for ThorSport Racing and Ford Racing, locking out the front row. My teammates aren't far behind, so it'd be nice to try to get together at the start of the race tomorrow and just, create a ThorSport Racing train and hold down the front. But, yeah, Camper's NF150 handled good, and the pace of the race is going to be a lot faster, so we'll see, right? The handling will come into play, but in qualifying, you trim it out and do what you can to get the front.
This is a unique place. What is the most challenging part about it, you think, as you look towards the race?
Probably attrition and just managing the pace of the race. If you look at, last year's race and the year before, there's a lot of aggression that can happen just because you got to take runs when you get them. So managing those runs, managing the pace, and last year we just saw the track get, clogged up with traffic, and so when you're back in 10th or 15th place and you want to go to the front, it's a little bit like Daytona. You kind of have to game the system a little bit and try to figure out the best path. Obviously going 3 wide here is not going to work. I just hope we're never in that situation and we could stay front row the whole night.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. I understand you have a birthday this weekend. No place you'd rather be to turn 30 than Atlanta, right?
Oh, well, you're giving me a year. I'm not 30 yet. I'm actually turning 29 tomorrow.
Oh, 29, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to tell you I was turning 22 or something, but quickly becoming the old guy apparently. So yeah,
29 still young.
29's good. 29's good. A birthday win would be magical, so let's make that happen.
We will see how that goes. Ben Rhodes, thank you for your time. He will start second for the race tomorrow.
The 29-year-old veteran, the Grizzly veteran that he is.
That's
Holy
right.
cow, you can tell his energy. I talked about speaking to him earlier how much he loves what he gets to do. I think I got some bad news for him. I don't think he's going to be able to lock down the front and stay there the whole night. The whole day. I think it's going to be intense come green flag time tomorrow afternoon.
Well, he set the table for us and what to expect tomorrow, right? It's the pace is going to pick up. It's going to be intense.
Let me just tell you another thing that he's wrong about. It's going to be 3 wide. We know it's going to be 3 wide. We'll see that, and that's good for us people that love watching racing.
We'll see a lot of action, especially if they try to push it 3 wide. You talk to every truck driver down there, they say, no, 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 that's no man's land. Let's check in once again with Caitlin.
Well, Jamie, Tyler Ankrum had a top 5 starting position here from qualifying. Expectations for the race tomorrow based on the speed you've seen so far?
Yeah, our truck handled great in qualifying. I don't think we're going to keep 4th for long. We got a pretty serious tire puncture going on right now. I mean, it's lost 10 pounds since we've come into the garage, and we got a issue with the beer cooler. I think it's leaking a little bit, so maybe we get a mulligan in NASCAR. Let's just keep the position, but probably not, especially with the tire going flat. So we're gonna have our hands full in the first 2 stages. Got to find a way to get to the front. Got to find a way to get stage points especially in the first stage, and try to get track position for the start of the third. But man, we've been so good here for the past 3 years. Felt like I should have won it in 24 and gave it away, and was really close last year with damage. So our 18 Laguna Chevy truck's always good when we come here.
I was going to reference that. You've had a lot of good runs here at Atlanta over the years. What is it you think this place suits about your driving style particularly?
I don't know. Honestly, I think Mark just makes me look good when we come. So we just got to find a way to not screw it up this year, and I think we'll have a chance at winning it.
Well, good luck to you. That's Tyler Ankrum, qualified 4th for the race tomorrow. Jamie?
Did he say the beer cooler had a leak in it?
Yeah, he's got all kinds of issues
Trouble
going on,
all
Jamie.
around. Beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. We're going racing on Saturday and cannot wait. Stay with us. We'll wrap things up on the backside.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Sky Rizzy.
Most people achieved clearer skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin fits my new plan. Nothing is everything.
Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal tops the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order, plus a side and medium drink for just $6. Great burger, even greater deal. Try the Sonic All-American Smasher Meal for $6 today.
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating an uncompromisingly delicious bourbon. Handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
Here's to 30 grams of protein in all your favorite flavors. Premier Protein. Shake, twist, crack. Go get 'em.
Every truck month, trucks talk tough. Only one delivers the trucks worth talking about. Ram Truck Month. The most powerful light-duty gas lineup in America. Backed by America's best powertrain limited warranty. Built to never stop. Hurry in for great deals during Ram Truck Month. The only one worth the talk. Nothing stops Ram.
Purchase this Ram 1500 and get 0% financing for 60 months or $6,500 total cash allowance on select 2026 Ram 1500 models in dealer inventory. And get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Look at this. Endless big butterfly shrimp for us, endless steak for them.
Oh, did you know that buffet is French for happy wallet?
I take German.
Well, amigo, you just got schooled in buffetonomics. Yodelay.
At NASCAR, fast is never fast enough. Take Kyle Larson.
Off-season? Never heard of it.
The chase is back.
I never left.
Not you. The new championship format. No one is safe from chaos.
Chaos? Really? That's my intro?
On the long road to Miami.
Even year?
2026 is anyone's game.
It's time.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Live in New York, it's First Things First Overtime. Danny Parkins and Greg Jennings coming at you. A.J. Brown winking at the possibility of joining a team that was just in the Super Bowl, and which team out west is the biggest threat to the Thunder. We discuss live after the race.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light, twin, can't be good, they won't pull over till I'm dead right. Riding to the sunrise, can't about no game time, ain't gon' get no ride with me, let they fight them now. West side level on the big style, with a Chris Shaw, I'm out of mind.
Great racing from Atlanta. I like the hip-hop, a lot of influence. Ludacris, Gucci Mane, they're all from Atlanta. Did you know that?
I'm getting fired up. I'm ready to go, Jamie.
And so are they. They're fired up. Ben Rhodes, can't wait to see what he can do tomorrow. Those Thor Sport trucks are fast. We mentioned 4 of them in the top 7. Great qualifying effort.
One guy's got a beer cooler leaking and a flat tire, so there's all kinds of things going on. Echo Park Speedway does not disappoint, though, man. This racing reconfigured to a drafting track. These guys have all got it done here, and they're all racing with us tomorrow.
Winners of the last 5 races here. It's been incredible. Kyle Busch, to see him get back to victory lane has been great. Can he do it again tomorrow? It's going to be tough. Corey Heim back in the field. Christian Eckes is back.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right up front in his number 45 truck.
And here is the official starting lineup for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race. Jake Garcia getting it done for the 4th time in his career, but he's going to have Kyle Busch all over his bumper.
And rookie Cole Butcher right up there on the 3rd row. Going to get his eyes full of excitement and drama tomorrow afternoon.
That's right. And Andretti in the field. A first time for him as we look on page number 2. Caden Honeycutt, row 6. John Hunter Nemechek, certainly the 62 truck one to watch.
Stuart Friesen, oh so close a year ago, and I'm going to go out on the limb and say Carson Hocevar will lead this race at some point tomorrow. Can he lead on the last lap?
I'm going to say that Chandler Smith in row 11 is going to get to the front and lead this race at some point as well.
And what's going to be the deal with the Rams tomorrow? They're all starting toward the back. Do they have the trucks that are aerodynamically ready when we go racing tomorrow? It's going to be wild. It's going to be wildly different tomorrow than it was today. We know that, and these guys are going to have their hands full.
See Frankie Muniz, Clayton Green, Tyler Tomasi, Justin Carroll, Caleb Costner, the 4 trucks that did not qualify.
How good does that look, Jamie?
It looks amazing. Let's go join them.
Get a cold beer.
We're thinking the same thing.
Maybe a steak and just enjoy NASCAR. And this racetrack, this atmosphere, it's just electric. And we saw it at Daytona, and it's continuing here.
Yeah, that incredible racing last week. These truckers all did their job, and they did it well. No big crashes at the end, an incredible 4-wide finish. We very well could see this same thing here tomorrow.
Well, the thing, it's just condensed. It's tighter here. You know, Daytona's a 2.5-mile track, and we're running 180 miles an hour. We're going to be running near that tomorrow in the draft, and it's condensed down to 1.5 miles. Things just happen so much quicker. Will they be 2 wide? Yes. Might they be 3 wide? I certainly think they might be. There's just going to be so many things going on in such a tight period of time. It just gets your adrenaline. It gets you as a driver pumped up more to go face what you're going to look at tomorrow.
I just love it. And we talked about there was no practice for these truckers. And we've got a bunch of them. I think it's almost 10 drivers that have never been here in anything before. So they had their qualifying lap or 2 laps, and that's it. Now we're racing tomorrow. So get ready, boys.
And you know what today did was it gave everybody a feel for what it's going to be like tomorrow. They all know it's going to be intensely different in the draft, but they got a feel for what their truck was like, how their seat works, how their mirrors look. So this was a valuable 2-lap session for these drivers, and we learned that the Rams have got a little bit of work to do on their single-lap speed, but the Fords are on the front row. So
we're going to see people working together, teammates, manufacturer alliances, the strategy, right, Michael? I mean, it's a chess match at 180 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're going to push your teammates all you can, but then when it comes to push and shove at the end, you're going to push whoever you think is going to get you there first.
Well, we can't wait. Remember, the truck race is coming up tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern right here on FS1. We will have it all covered for you. For Michael Waltrip, Caitlin Vincey, and our entire Fox Sports team, I'm Jamie Little.